Hi, it's Keicia, and today I'm going to talk to you about low self-esteem in teenagers. My favorite population is children and teens, but this is also the most vulnerable population because they're powerless. What we all have to do is teach them to love themselves, to value themselves, teach them that they are loved and that they are lovable. Here are some reasons why teens have low self-esteem. Negligent and absentee parents. So kids don't have this thing called a frontal lobe, and that part of your brain gives you empathy for other people. So when parents are negligent or absent, the kids feel like it's their fault. They're not getting love, so they don't feel loved. They don't feel worthy. They don't feel like they deserve affection and attention because they're not getting it, even though obviously that is not the case, but the child internalizes it like, I am not good enough. Another reason for low self-esteem in teens, they make negative choices. It makes them feel like bad people because they're doing bad things. But everybody makes bad choices. It's not as huge of a deal as they think it is. But again, their frontal lobe is not developed, so they feel like it's the end of the world and that they're terrible people and it's all like catastrophized because of their brains and because they're teenagers and hormones are like, ah. So they think that once they do bad things, they're bad. Teens need to understand that they are not defined by their mistakes, that we all make mistakes. As long as you learn from them and then you change your ways and start doing good things, before you know it, you will be on a different road. How can parents help their children with this? By role modeling that they make mistakes and that they feel sorry and that they learn and that they grow. And also talking to their teens. You are valued. I respect you. I believe in you. You can do the right thing. I trust you. Next time you're going to do much better. I forgive you. And when parents do this, the teens will understand that one bad choice does not define them. Another cause of low self-esteem in teens is trauma or abuse. It can be physical abuse, emotional, psychological abuse, it can be sexual abuse, and it makes the child feel like they are not worthy of love, not worthy of respect. It makes them feel guilt and shame and self-hatred because, like I mentioned before, that frontal lobe thing, they don't have one, so they think it's all their fault and they think they're doing something terrible and they feel disgusting about it. When children and teens are traumatized, it affects their brains. So this is their brain. It makes a groove, an actual groove in their brain called a neural pathway. Trauma therapy can get rid of the groove in their brain and give them a fresh start. And then they can learn how to love themselves and how to look for love and how to demand respect and how to really value themselves. And how do you value yourself? Well, you insist that other people value you too. Otherwise, they're going to live their lives like they're not valuable and they're going to, just feel generally like they aren't deserving of respect and love and affection and attention, which leads to very dark roads. Trauma therapy is almost a must when it comes to children who've been neglected, abandoned, and abused. Low self-esteem in teens can also be caused by negative peers. That is when the friends don't value the teen's thoughts or feelings. They make the teen do things that the teen doesn't necessarily want to do, and the teen just doesn't feel liked, only abused and pushed around and used. Even if they don't have like a mortal enemy, bully, nemesis, their friends are kids. And kids can be mean sometimes. Another thing a parent can do is to keep an eye on social media. Oftentimes I see parents have no idea what their children are doing on social media. Do spot checks so that you can see what's going on, how they're talking to each other, who's talking to your child, how your child is talking to other people. We have to keep an eye. Social media gives you access to like the entire globe. So why wouldn't we make sure that our kids are safe in that arena? And when you do all these things, talk to the school, talk to your teens, friends, parents, check social media. Just by you taking care of your teen in this way, it fosters a feeling in your teen that they are valuable. Of course, you're also going to be super annoying and you'll be what my daughter used to always say to me, which is, you're ruining my life. It doesn't matter. You're keeping them safe and they're feeling organically valued. and you're taking care of them in a way that only you can. So in the end, they'll thank you later. They won't thank you now, but they will thank you later. The thing about teens is they become adults. And this low self-esteem gets worse and worse and worse as they get older. If these things aren't addressed, it's like that neural pathway gets deeper and deeper and deeper. I oftentimes see that people think that if you just ignore it, it'll go away. And I'm here to tell you, it never does. It never does. And I see people, once their lives are destroyed, and they're like on their knees crawling into my office like, help. What if we got to them early so their lives didn't have to be destroyed? Wouldn't it be a better world? Of course there's going to be problems, but they're going to have the self-esteem to cope effectively. They're going to be able to advocate for themselves, speak up for themselves, say when they don't like something, not accept this thing that's bad for them. But we have to help them with that. Take care of you and take care of our youth. Remember, you can heal. We can heal. Like, subscribe, and I will see you next week. Thank you.